We've seen some of the other guys in the first round, but I will tell you, huge production over the last couple of years. 26 tackles for loss, 16 sacks just in the last 2 seasons.
And the Colts just traded down. Sorry to interrupt, guys. The Colts just traded down a second time. Again, they traded down into this spot, 38th overall, so they could move up. Vegas could move up and get Michael Mayer. And now they just moved down from 38 down to 44. Atlanta just moved up, flipping the 4th round pick they got in the Julio Jones trade from the Titans. So it's amazing that we're seeing the Falcons cash in a pick they got in the Julio Jones trade just as the Seahawks finish cashing in all the picks they got in the Russell Wilson trade. And now we'll find out who Arthur Smith and the rest of the Falcons brass were celebrating about.
Well, I got to tell our host, this is why you lift all them weights. We have got some movement early on here. Rich keeping track of everything for us.
Well, Jack Andrade of NFL Network Research helps me out, sir. So I'm just doing the full Ron Burgundy of what I hear in my ear. Be careful, Jack. Don't tell me anymore. All right. But that's what he just told me, and I trust him with everything I say into this microphone.
Have we been talking about an edge rusher for Atlanta for how many years now?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just something that just keeps coming up as a possibility for Atlanta and where they're looking. You know, we keep talking about everybody pumping up, offense and getting after it. Well, they did that with Bijan.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a move right there. But I'm just wondering, that defensive side of the ball, will they get that type of attention? Because I know that they're going to need a little bit more of that.
All right, so we're going to find out. Atlanta, I mean, what a way that they started with Bijan Robinson. Now it is time to find out who the Falcons are taking here. And we already had Alan Faneca, former Jet, who won for Pittsburgh. Now here's John Abraham, former Jet for the Falcons.
They need him to rush the passer.
The Indiana Colts have traded the 38th pick to the Atlanta Falcons. With the 38th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons have selected Matthew Bergeron, guard, Syracuse. Let's go.
Yeah, and they listed him as guard, guys. He was a tackle. I think there was a bunch of teams still had him as a tackle on their board. They listed him as a guard. They're in good shape at tackle there with Atlanta. After just having extended McGarry, you still got Jake Matthews on the other side. CD, he's going to go play inside at guard as they continue to address the offense in this draft. Here's a look at Bergeron again, out at left tackle. He's someone, the more I watched, I started to like him more, and I thought this guy has a chance to hold up at tackle. Immediately, we talked to a couple teams that he's going to have to kick inside. I think he can play tackle in a pinch. You saw him at the All-Star game, did a nice job at the Senior Bowl as well. Plays with really good balance. You rarely find him out of position. There was one play against Myles Murphy. He lost to some power, but outside of that, thought he did a nice job of handling those bull rushes you're going to see on a week-in, week-out basis at the NFL level.
Yeah, and I think I thought he was a tackle when we watched him at the Senior Bowl with his movement skills and how he got out on plays. But I see where moving him inside the guard works. Remember, Falcons just re-signed Caleb McGarry to play right tackle. Jake Matthews still there in left tackle going into his 10th year. He helps solidify things because they've got a Pro Bowl guard named Chris Lindstrom on the inside as well.
Yeah, he had a chance to be that Anton Harrison, sneak into the first round. I thought that when he faced those really quality opponents like Clemson, Notre Dame, Florida State with the elite players, those were the films that when I was watching them, he maybe fell just a little bit short.
Let's take a break. Carolina's got 3 and change left to make their first decision since choosing Bryce Young first overall. We are watching second round coverage of the NFL Draft on NFL Network.